Hello everyone, how are you today? I'm going to show you 9 things that if you cannot do these things, or you cannot do half of them, or you can only do 1 or 2, you have lost your muscle mass. And let me tell you, from the age of 30 on, you lose muscle flexibility quickly. I cannot go to the gym Saturday and Sunday, and by the time I go back Monday, man, it's like my muscles have gone into a coma just that short time. So I try to do something even on the weekend. Another thing, you get lethargic. And let me tell you something, prescription drugs will make you lethargic. And when you do that, that means you do not feel like being active. You don't want to be active. And balance and muscle mass is extremely important as you get older, because that way you fall, you lay there, nobody gets you, you can't get up, nobody sees you, you have a broken hip, you have a broken leg, you have a broken whatever. And that means you go downhill the rest of the time. So my suggestion to you is subscribe to this channel and start doing some of the exercises that I'm going to give you. But today, this is a trial to see just where you are. And the first thing that I'm going to show you is, can you stand on your toes for 20 seconds? Simple, simple thing. How long can you stand on your toes for? And balance, just on your tiptoes, nothing else. Now, if you need a chair by you or something to hold on to you in case you teeter, that's fine. But see how long, if you can stand on your tiptoes, 20 seconds. The next one is, can you do a plank? Now, let me explain that to you. A plank and arms, your arms being strong is extremely important, because that way, if you do trip and start to fall, you will be able to have the strength in your arms to catch yourself, and you don't have your face splattered into the concrete. So working on your arms, which I will give you another workout later on down the line, to build your arms, get them strong, and that way you feel secure in case something does happen, that you'll have the ability to stop that fall. So the second one is a plank. 30 seconds. Thirty seconds. Get your timer and see what you start off with. If you start off doing 5 seconds, you're doing good. The next one is very, very simple. And many of you out there cannot do this, which is a shame, because you should be able to. You sit down in a chair, get up without using your hands. However, how many of you do this? How many of you do that? If you do that, let me tell you, you are on a downhill incline, trust me. And pretty soon, what you're going to have is, you're not going to be walking at all. You're going to have an oxygen tank stuck to your back, and you are going to be on your way out the door. And if you want to live your last years like that, that's your choice. I choose not to. So, sit down in a chair and get up. Simple, right? I thought so. I stopped it and moved the chair. I didn't figure you'd want to see me do that. The next one is, can you walk heel to toe? 10 steps. Heel to toe is easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ta-da! That's all that you should be able to have to do. If you can't walk 10 steps heel to toe, the next one is, can you do knee raises? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh? Can you do that? Because if you can't, that means the muscles in your legs have gone to sleep and getting ready to go into the coma. Next one is, can you open a jar? Now, I don't have a jar that doesn't needs to be open, but you can practice this on your own and see if you can do it on your own. Get a jar that has never been opened and see if you can open it, if you have the grip to open it without using something else, without tapping it with a knife all the way around. See if you can open it on your own. And then last but not least, the next one is another thing that's easy. And many of you, once again, cannot do it. I've had to do it. I had to do it going up 4 flights of stairs. Y'all remember that. So I know that I can do this. These aren't grocery bags, but can you carry 2 grocery bags up any stairs? Can you even hold them for 30 seconds or a minute? This is another thing that you really need to practice. Get a couple of grocery bags. Walk around with them after you go grocery shopping. See if you can do that. See how long you can carry those grocery bags. Very, very important. Once again, building up the arms in case you fall. You will not bust your face wide open. Can you balance? Can you balance with your eyes closed? Can you do that? Once again, get you something you can hold on to and see if you can do the balance with your eyes. That's very hard. And if you can't do it, which I'm having trouble with, I need to practice that. So today when I go to the gym early, guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be standing there next to a bar and I'm going to be doing this because this is important. Balance is one of the most important things as we age. And you go in under the playlist. First of all, you hit subscribe to the channel. Go under playlist and see on there exercises for balance or balance exercises. This is going to be under it. You practice these 9 things until you perfect them. And then you go on to the exercise part. And then you go on to the balance part. And I will help you get healthy. And when you're healthy, you are so much happier. Y'all have a wonderful day. As you see, I am. I love all of y'all. Bye-bye.